Hi everyone, this is Satish Uli. Uh, we are going to see regarding intake structures, which is in the model 5 as per 17 CV 46, sorry 17 CV 64, and what is exactly meaning of an intake structures. Okay, so what is an intake structure? So intake structure is nothing but uh, it's a structure from where we tend to draw in water in a safe manner. So putting a pump into any surface source, withdrawing in water, it will not be in safe manner itself, or putting in we can say a pump house and drawing in water. What happens there is directly when you draw in water, the silt content tend to enter into those pumps. Debris tend to enter in the pumps. They tend to destroy that pump. Okay, the conduits will be destroyed, choking. Okay, so all those things will take place. So these are the structures will help you to reduce sediments. Okay, they remove the debris out. They help you to draw the water safely from the bed of that source itself. Okay, and from there, from the conduits, you can supply that water to any treatment plant, nearby treatment plant, and all. So the structures contained and it is being constructed within RCC or a machinery type of structure. Okay, they have the gates in them. Okay, so they have the screens in them. So they can be constructed in rivers. Okay, they can be constructed in rivers. They can be constructed in lakes. Okay, so they can be constructed in canals also. Okay, so there is in sump well. So sump well is nothing but we can call it as a jack well also over there, from where the water is being lifted into a rising main of the pump. Okay, and from that you are being transferred that water to an treatment unit and all. Okay, so it's a simple structure. It is made of in concrete or an RCC concrete or an machinery structure itself. Okay, so normally as we when I'm addressing to NVSM students, as you tend to go from Nipani to Kolhapur, you can see on the Vedganga river and all, there are many structures which are standing on those rivers. So those are nothing but those are intake structure itself. Okay, so when you go for in nearby that talab which is present in Nipani, there are also some intake structure in those in that talab itself. So in that dam body itself, so they provide an intake structures. Okay, you have been seeing those things, but you have not been observed carefully in that. So those are nothing but those are in reservoir intakes in that talab. And when you see those intake structure, when you move from Nipani to Kolhapur on Vedganga Durganga river, okay, so those are nothing but those are in river intake itself. Okay, okay, and there are certain points which should be noted or which should be kept in mind when you locate an intake structure. Okay, so where the best quality of water you get it. Okay, with, and that water, the purification, because best if there is a good quality of water, the purification process is less, so it is quite economical. Okay, so that place should be selected, and where you don't have any heavy currents and all. Okay, if there are heavy currents and all, it will damage your intake structure. Okay, and where you can withdraw a sufficient quantity of water, even though the discharge is minimum in that. Okay, so you should have a sufficient quantity of water. Where you will get a sufficient quantity of water, in that only you are going to put your intake structure. Okay, and when you put and place an intake structure, you should not face any obstacle. Okay, in those places only you need to put your intake structure. The site or that channel or that stream should not be used for a navigation, because it poses many problems. Okay, when you put an intake structure in a navigation channel, due to spillage of oil, due to navigation, some waterway This one, it will may damage your intake structure, or you may damage to the moving boats and ships. Okay. So vice versa itself. There is a spillage of oil in that, the intake structure can withdraw those oils and all. It again may cause some huge problems. So in that sense, again your intake structure should be in such a way that it should be nearby your treatment plant. Okay. Next one, the intake structure should be always constructed in the upstream side, not in the downstream side of the river, and it should never be located in an outfall or in a vicinity of sewage treatment, or you can say a sewage disposal point, to avoid pollution. Okay. And your location should be in such a way that there should be a scope for a future expansion, and you have got a sufficient amount of water present in that, and there should not be any obstacle in that. Okay, so it should be in such a manner. So if the water demand rises, that location, what you can put a new infrastructure, or your site should be in such a way that that expansion can take place to satisfy that demand itself. Okay. So now there are various types of intake structure. One is a lake intake, one is a reservoir intake, one is a river intake, one is a canal intake. Basically 4 types. So we'll see one by one. The first one, what is a lake intake? So where you place the intake structure in a lake, that is called as a lake intake itself. Most of all, it will be a submersible type of intake structure. It will be always submerged in the water body itself. Okay, so it will be constructed in the bed. Okay, especially in the bed itself. So these intake structure has an advantage that they are never be a part of a navigation channel. They will not damage any floating bodies itself, and almost they are trouble free with respect to an ice and water. Okay, your placement should be in such a way that you can draw even a small quantity of water from that from that lake itself. Okay, and when you compare a lake with respect to a stream or a river or a reservoir, the lakes are small. Here you can get a little small quantity of water itself, not a big quantity of water, a huge quantity of water. It will not satisfy a big requirements like you can say a city requirements and all. You can satisfy a community, a small community itself, but you can't satisfy bigger communities and all. Okay. You can see this is an lake. It's a lake intake. Okay, so intake structure has been drawn in the bed of the river itself. You got a penstock gates over there with respect to a different level, with respect to HF and with respect to low level itself. You got a pump over here. Okay, stenner over here, and this water is being pumped and it is being supplied to a treatment unit. You got a valves which regulate the flow of water into an intake structures. So next one, a river intake. So river intake is nothing but which is constructed in the river itself. Okay, especially these are being constructed on upstream side of a river, not in a downstream of a river, and it should be free from an, or you can say, sewage outfall over there, because that sewage water should not enter your intake. Okay, it will cause many problems. These are normally of diameter of say 4 to 7 meters. Okay, these are the RCC structures. Okay, and RCC concrete, or you can say machinery structures also over there. You should locate that intake structure in such a way that even though in a dry season or a dry period, you should satisfy your required quantity of water. And you can see in this intake structure itself, these are nothing but in penstocks. This is a well, it is called as in sump well, or you can say in some cases they have called it as a jack well itself. Okay, it's a single type of an intake structure itself. Okay, you got in penstocks, you got in walls, you got in pumps the walls which regulate the flow into intake structure, the pump which tend to pump out the water from this jack well. Okay, so this is nothing but this is an jack well over here. Next, reservoir intake. So reservoir intake is nothing but which is being built within the reservoir body itself. As I mentioned in Nipani, when we speak, it is in Talab itself. So what they have done is they have built the intake structure within the dam body itself. Okay, so there are some, what can say, footbridge over there which connects the intake structure with the dam body itself. Okay, so there are in the different levels the vertical pipes are being erected. Okay, because with the different portion, we can say different level, you can withdraw the water, say with respect to full tank level. Okay, a medium, or in always in terms of a low tank level also you are able to withdraw the water. There are installation of valves which regulate the flow of water into that intake structure. You got an outlet pump, outlet pipe which has been supported. It's it may be of concrete itself over here, which will tend to provide an support over here. Okay, so this is all about an reservoir intake. So next, a canal intake. So this canal intake is being built in canal body itself. Okay, and what they speak here is, when you build up an intake structure in a canal body, what it does, it reduces the flow of water and increases the velocity. That's a major point, because it is providing an obstacle in that canal over here itself. Okay, so what we do, we providing pitching both on the upstream side and the downstream side. We are putting screens over here. Okay, those screens, very fine screen. It is an bell mounted. It's a bell mounted. What you can say, intake valves over here. Okay, so which help the water to flow through it. Okay, we have gotten screens over here, perforated screens, which reduces, you can say, the floating debris entering into that conduit pipes. Okay, and there is a regulator which a valve which controls the flow of water, and the supply is being made to an treatment plant. Okay, so these are the 4 types, and again there are majorly 2 types. One is in simple, one is in we can say, again in that we have gotten dry intake towers and wet intake towers, which I will share the video in the second half. Okay, so here what we are seeing here is there are majorly 4 types. One is in reservoir intake, one is in lake intake, one is in river intake, one is in canal intake. So intakes are nothing but these are those structures which allow the water to flow through them, and in such a manner they will allow it key. Okay, you pump it the water from those intake structures in a safe manner itself. Okay, so thank you very much. Stay tuned for my next continuation of this video. Okay, so these will be of in simple intake structures, as well as in wet intake structure, as well as in dry. Okay, single tower and twin tower intake structure. In the next half, I am going to my video will be regarding those intake structures. So thank you very much.